Hey, you remember the times where music was like super fun to listen to? Like, I want to share this. Like, I remember when I used to have to get a haircut, and then I would go to like a music store in a sense, and I would get CDs. I would get like a mixtape. That's what they're called, and I would have songs on these mixtapes that didn't come out onto the radio until like 6 months later, like a whole season later. And like to me, that used to be the biggest flex. That used to be the biggest flex is that I could sit here and be ahead of my time with this music stuff. And nowadays, like everything is being thrown onto uh, these streaming services, and you have to follow the artist, and the artist like drops some type of snippet or something instead of you investing your time in creating that opportunity to seek the music, seek the DJ. It's just a different time, but I want to know if you remember that. Do you remember like going to the barber shop and hearing the mixtapes, or going driving down the blocks and then you hearing people bumping music and stuff like that? Because times has changed now. Times has changed. Like, yeah, you can still drive down the block and hear people bumping music and stuff, but the way that we consume the music is completely different than how we consumed the music in the 90s. So that's something that I miss because I used to really, really, really take that stuff very seriously. At one point, I thought I would love to be like an A&R because like I would just always find different mixtapes, different songs, different artists, and like that only expanded when we had LimeWire and FrostWire. I used to give our computers age, but it was a good time to discover music and create a playlist. And then that's when I realized now, like my playlist is complete garbage. I listen to everything under the sun. It could be rock music, it could be punk music, it could be rap, of course, it could be R&B, it could be soul. I could tell you right now, I have the worst playlist on the planet. But at the same time, I know some good music. I just wouldn't share my playlist with you. So yeah, I want to know if you guys remember that time, man. That was like a really fun time. Like I remember it was a summer. I got this mixtape. It was towards the time where Jay-Z was announcing the first time he was retiring of the Black Album. Like maybe I don't remember if the Black Album came out like in December or something like that, but I do remember it it was around that era, that time. And Fabulous had a song called Breathe, and on that mixtape the song was there, and it wasn't on the radio, and it took like 6 months, like literally it took mad long to the point where I already had like moved on from that mixtape, of course. Like I've had like seven other mixtapes after, and then all of a sudden now he drops the video, and then you see the video a little bit on MTV, BET, which that's a whole nother video, man. What do who? I think growing up, that just told me a lot about you. Like MTV, BET is the same as like, do you watch Martin or do you watch Friends? Like anyway, but when that uh when that song hit the radio, I was like, yo, I already know this shit. And if you were paying attention, if you was paying attention to me but listening to my Walkman, then you know you already heard this song. But I was like, okay, that's good. They finally got some good music coming out at that time. I was like, I was already ahead of the game. But yeah, do you remember that?